Let me ask you a question on this because definitely there's a lot of differences, and I'm taking a little bit of a right turn here. The bottom line is, I was taking so many notes. You can probably see I was writing things down. I'm learning myself as we're going along here. This is fantastic. I know that there's companies that are watching right now and executives that are watching that are at startups, that are at mid market companies, that are companies that are really growing and accelerating fast. How does all of this work at different stages of the company? Is representing the voice of the customer, is it different at different stages, or is it the same? It's just, and is it always something you should be doing, or is it something that just at certain stages of growth is important to you?
Yeah, so I'm sure, of course, it's different between the companies that have a very small team to companies that have a bigger team. The companies that they have established customer base and they know who they are selling to, a company that's just really learning who is the ICP, who is the ideal customer, and you need to spend more time. If you are still figuring out who is your ICP and who is the buyer and how to get to the C level, then as a CMO, you need to spend much more time with your customer than the customers that figure it out and now just making the machine work better. When the machine works, if it's all about the machine, everything is super clear and it's all about the machine, you need to spend more time internally compared to you really need to understand. My biggest concern with companies, even in that they are in the growth, that spend too much time internally and less time externally, is that the externally change and customer need change. If I look at retailer, for example, they changed in the last 2 years so much. If I figure out, okay, I know how to sell to retailer, I know what is on the line. In the last 2 years, so much changed for them. If I wouldn't talk to them on a regular basis, I would lose it. I would miss it. I won't change my messaging. I want my product. I won't change my pricing. I won't change my packaging just to fit them. So even customer companies that feel that they completely figure it out, I completely recommend to continuously learn about your customer because their environment changed. I wish it was the same. Or maybe I want future that. I want everything to change all the time. But you have to learn. So for companies, I would just summarize what I said. If you didn't figure out your ISTP, spend a lot of time with customer and prospects and the market. And even in the companies that you are trying to sell to, try to understand who is your buyer, who is the budget owner, and could be your distractor. You want to win the heart of your distractors as much as you want to win the heart of the people that you know will be your main evangelists. But the companies that figure it out and more work to make it better and make the operation better still spend some time with customer, because if something changed there, don't figure it out too late. So that's what I recommend.